welcome to Restored by Polosh. I'm Krista. Welcome back if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. Glad to have you. I don't have Jacqueline here with me today. We have so much going on. So first of all, let me just start with, don't mind my hair. I just got back from Colorado. I was there for a long weekend and it needs to be washed really badly. I went to go see my son and his girlfriend and my new grand puppy. So I will insert a picture. She's so cute. Her little name is Maeve. She's a little mini Bernedoodle and I love her. She's so cute. But I did go to see my son too because I haven't seen him since Christmas. So it was time to go see him. And so that's what was going on this weekend. But besides that, we've just had a lot of life stuff going on. So now it's my turn. And after Jacqueline, we actually sold our house. That was why there's been kind of sporadic videos going on lately, is just because we were busy cleaning out, packing up, staging. We sold it, then had to pack up the whole house. So that's all done. And now we did buy something else down in the valley, smaller, minimizing, reducing. I guess that's what you do when your kids are older and moved out of the house now. But just also, I was just tired of taking care of a big house. So now we just wanted to downsize. So we're doing that, and it just makes it easier. Where we are now isn't that far away from the valley, but it's enough to make it kind of a pain not to have something that's closer, especially with all my doctor appointments and medical appointments and things like that. It's just better to have something. So that's kind of what's been going on. So it's not really Jacqueline's fault because I've just been really busy. So, and then beyond that, we've also just had other crazies going on with family health stuff and things like that. So anyway, that's what's been going on and why things have been a little quiet around here as far as videos go. And and don't mind this behemoth of a desk behind me. My husband, God bless him, while I was gone in Colorado, he decided to move all of my nail stuff. I had everything all set up. We brought everything up to the cabin here when we were moving, and I set up my whole nail space. I'm going to insert a picture of it. It was all done. And while I was in Colorado, he bought this and then moved everything away because I had everything in front of that window, and he moved it all, which I should probably check and make sure he didn't break anything. And he decided, but he didn't ask me. First of all, I would have told him that this is way too big for this space. He needs something smaller. He wants to have his own desk up here because he's a gamer and he wants to be able to bring have his computer here and be able to game, which I get and I understand, but if he would have asked me, I would have told him that this is way too big. So now we're just in the middle of deciding whether or not that's staying elsewhere, like around here, or if we're gonna send it back, or if it's gonna go in the new house, or I don't know. But I just wanted to throttle him for doing that without asking me. I'm like, that's the last time you buy furniture without consulting me. So anyway, that's what's going on with that table over there. Today's video is going to be a haul video. I think I decided I'm going to break this down into 2 videos. I have just a little bit too many, I think, to make it easy. So this particular video is going to be my PPU that I got in July, so it was rewind month. And then also I got brought a few things back with me from Florida when I was visiting my parents. My mom is now getting gels done on her nails, so she doesn't need her polishes. So every time I'm there, I kind of look through it and decide if there's polishes there that I want to bring back with me. So I have some of those, and then I just have a couple miscellaneous ones that I bought along the way as well. So I thought I'd share those with you. So let's get the camera turned around and we'll take a look at those. Okay, we're going to get started. We can talk a little bit about what's on my nails, which I'm about to take off. I've had it on all weekend. I wore this in Colorado. I have had no chips at all, and that's because I always use the Dazzle Dry base coat and the Dazzle Dry top coat. And so, I usually have 0 problems when I wear the base coat and top coat to Dazzle Dry. I can wear that for multiple days and not have any issues, whether or not I'm using their polish or not as my color. I am wearing this one from Orly as a base. It is Head in the Clouds. I probably am going to get rid of it. It was really patchy. If you saw my Instagram, I talked about it. Really patchy, not so great formula, so I didn't like it, but it's all right because it was rescued by the topper that I have on it, which is this one from Fancy Gloss, one of my favorites, Ethiopian Opal. And Ethiopian Opal is fun over any color. I love it. So yeah, and this lasted all weekend and it did great. I've been picking at my thumb a little bit, so that's not the polish's fault. It was my fault. So if you see it kind of chipped over on the cuticle, it's because I was picking at it. But other than that, it doesn't chip on the chipware, which is usually where I get chipping all the time. So anyway, that's what I have on. Okay, so let's talk about these polishes that I got in Rewind. So the first one that I picked up in Rewind was this one from Atomic Polish, which is called Sour Apple Rings. It's super, super pretty. I love it. Here's the thing though, when I got it, I looked at it and I realized I have something that's very similar, although not the same as far as like this is a shimmer and this is a flake. This one's from Night Owl Lacquer. It's called Farosh. It was from 2021. But you know, did I really need this one? Probably not. I have it swatched out. I have them both swatched out so you can see what they look like next to each other. So yeah, so you've got the Atomic here and then the Night Owl Lacquer. And I mean, they're not the same obviously because they're a different finish, but I probably didn't need to have both of them. But look at that killer shimmer in that. I don't know, maybe it's worth it. Tell me it's worth it that I got that one. All right, the other one, I got two other ones from Rewind. This one from Dreamland Lacquer, which I'm hearing that the formula is not the same as the original from it. This is called Shake Your Shamrock. I only swatched it on this one nail, so I can't really say, I didn't think it was horrible when I swatched it, but then I haven't done it on all my nails yet. So, but look at that blue-green. I love it, that shimmer that's in there. Super pretty. Again, did I need it? Probably not, but you know, it's so pretty. Actually, I'm going to blame Agata on that one from Forget Me Not Lacquer. She was the one that said that she had to get it and it was a must-have, and so I figured if it was a must-have for her, then it must be a must-have for me. And then the other one that I really wanted was this one from Cupcake Polish, which when it was originally came out, I loved it and I didn't get it. So I figured when it came back in Rewind, I needed to get it. And this is Funfetti. The only thing I would say about it is I was really hoping for like a starker white base. And it definitely looks more cream. I don't know if maybe those metallic flakies in there bled or what. This is it in 3 coats on its own. When I wore it, and I'll insert a picture here because I did wear it in a combo mani, I actually wore it over a white base. I think it was either white or like a very light white base pink or something like that, just because I didn't really love that it was creamy. Somebody let me know if you have this one. Was it supposed to be this kind of off-white base, or was it supposed to be stark white? It might have been that it was supposed to be off-white, and I just didn't know because I never read descriptions. So I still love it. It was really pretty over the white base. It was gorgeous, so I really liked it. And then I picked up 2 while I was, well, actually I didn't pick up 2. A couple of them while I was in Florida that I did get. This one was actually a mistake. I meant to buy this one for my mom in a gel, and somehow I picked up just the Infinite Shine formula of it. So I told her just to keep it. When I came, I would pick it up, and then I reordered it for her in the gel version. So this is OPI's Skate to the Party. It's a really pretty kind of lavender, like a bright lavender color. I thought it was gorgeous. So super, super pretty. It's just bright enough that I think it really pops off the nails. And because sometimes these kind of lavendery colors can look kind of like dull on me, or like more like death eating a cracker. Sometimes it just makes my hands look dead. But I think this one is just definitely bright enough that it's like the perfect tone of lavendery purple. And then I happened to run into TJ Maxx while I was there, and they had another one of the ones from their astrology collection, which is Pisces to the Future. And it's just really pretty, like aqua shimmer, I guess you could say. And it doesn't really have any lines. I was worried that it was going to show some lines, and it does a tiny bit. I mean, if you look really closely, it does, but definitely not like how their polishes used to look when you got metallic-y looking polishes. They would always have lots of streaks in them, and this one does not have that in there, so it's pretty. I need to stop buying this kind of color though, because I feel like I always love them in the bottle, but this kind of color doesn't look that great on me. So I need to stay away from those, I think. All right, well, those are the ones for this video. We're going to, I don't know, maybe I'll add in, I do have one more. Let's do one more that we'll add in to this video, and then I'll do the rest of them in the next video. I did find this one at the dollar store when I came back from Florida. It's from Candy Moyo. It's just a, you know, cotton candy pink, I guess you could say. And it has some little silver glitters in it that are different sizes. They're kind of sparse though, so you don't really see a lot of them. But this is what it looks like on the nail. It's pretty sheer. I guess I should do it against my skin. Well, I guess I could this way. I mean, it's all right. I wish it was a little brighter. I'll probably, if I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna wear it on top of something. I don't like the way it smells. I have other Candy Moyos that don't bother me, but for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on with this one. It just smells really bad. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth keeping or not. So, but I did pick it up. All right, so those were my polishes that I got to, just within the last, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. I'll show you the rest of them here in the next video. So this will be the end of part 1. So stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.